Gather, another excellent away display. You must be delighted.
Yeah, really pleasing performance. We spoke to the players right at the very start of the week and spoke about how we need to be a little bit better in possession of the ball. MK Dons probably got the most possession in the league. Historically, that's how they do. So we felt if we could take the ball today and starve them of it, then we'd have a chance. But we'd need to pass it better than what we did last week at Accrington. So the focus all week on the possession drills was moving the ball quick, try and play through the lines to our number 10s and be accurate with it. Because if we'd be accurate with it, we felt we'd create chances, and we did. And it was a brilliant win. To score 4 goals here away from home was brilliant.
Go through the force. I think a couple of them were similar in terms of the passing, the movement, and some finishing. This one was definitely over the line. I can absolutely be sure this week. But so the first two were really smart goals the way you played through.
Yeah, great moves. And as I say, the two number 10s that we're playing with at the moment in Finn and Morgan, they got so much ability. So it's our jobs to try and get them the ball as often as we can. And yeah, they were both great for the first goal. The second goal was a lovely move, and Barley slid Niall Ennison, who's in great form as well. So brilliant goals. But what was also pleasing was the other 2 goals which we forced from turnovers, because we spoke about us being with the ball this week, and that was going to be important. But MK Dons are, as I say, the brilliant in possession, but they do take chances, and if you can force them into mistakes by being aggressive with your press, then you've got a chance. And we've nicked it off them twice, and 2 brilliant finishes from the edge of the box from Finn Azaz, which we know that's what he's got.
It's amazing when that happens, isn't it? 2 similar goals, 1 in each half, and Finn generally had a really good game today. I know you don't like to pick out individuals, but he shone and chased his goals really well.
He did, and he was. I said to him at half time that his touches when he was receiving it in the little pockets were really good. He was on it today, and his passing was good, and then his 2 finishes, as I say, was real quality. He's scored 5 goals, I think, now for us, so which is brilliant. We're going to need him to continue to do that. But I think that, as you've just said, can't single anybody out. Everyone played well today. It was a whole team performance. All the defenders, spread out and passed the ball really well. And were brave to take the ball. Adam and Jordan, Houghton were brilliant in midfield, because it's a tough day, because you've got to keep going to press McEachran and Johnson, and tough ask for them too. But they kept going right the way through to 90 minutes, and yeah, really good day.
The mini blip, if it was a blip, that's a bit harsh of me to call it, that was their goal. But also the first sort of 10 minutes of the half, they scored, and they had their tails up a little bit. Our 4th goal came at a really good time.
It did, and it just settled us down. Again, we spoke at half-time about they'll get a reaction from them 3-0 down at half-time, and they're an honest group of players, I believe, MK Dons players, so they were going to have a go. We asked them, could we concentrate, not make any mistakes and put ourselves under pressure. We just made one mistake. It was just Nigel's ended up closing the goalie down and left a big massive hole in the middle of our defence, and these got good players and exploited it. So yeah, that was probably the only blip. It would have been nice for Michael to keep a clean sheet, because the way the team defended throughout the whole game really was probably deserved a clean sheet. It was just that one error.
Let's come to the team selection from the start. We wanted to see who was going to replace Dan Scarr. We probably didn't expect to see Matt Butcher in the back 3, but he played well in there and adjusted. That's the second time you put him in a different position this month in Buckinghamshire, but he's done a good job. Can you tell us a little bit about the thinking behind that, and Brendan Galloway being on the bench?
So Brendan hasn't been fit all week. He hasn't trained until Friday, so he complained of a sore calf after Saturday's game. We didn't manage to get him seen and scanned until Tuesday afternoon, and then Thursday he was still sore. So with the suspension to Dan, with the injury to Macaulay, even though Brendan trained Friday, I just didn't think it was the right call to play him, because couldn't afford, with his history, to lose him. Yeah. And then, as you've just said, Matt Butcher deserves loads of credit and loads of praise, because it's twice now I've asked him to play our position. Away at Wickham he played left wing back, done great. Here today was outstanding. First few minutes had to get to grips with the movement of Nathan Holland, but he was brilliant. And us being in possession, having another midfield player in there comfortable on the ball, it helped. So he done brilliant, and thankfully we've managed to keep Brendan back, so that worked in the end. Yeah,
being ahead as far as we were in the second half, it allowed you to make a few changes, and also to see Conor Grant, Will Jenkins-Davis and Finlay Trask, all for different reasons. Great to see them getting minutes.
Brilliant. Conor Grant in particular, because we're trying to build him up slowly. He's going to play on Tuesday night, which is great. I was always planned to get him in this game, but for him to get 30 minutes, I think today was brilliant. And Barley's on 4 yellow cards, so we couldn't risk Barley getting a needless yellow card when we felt the game was probably over. That 4th goal probably killed it. Yeah. So we got Barley off and put Conor on, and yeah, the 2 young boys, really pleased for them. Will Jenkins-Davis is doing great for the 18s, playing well. Coming when he does training with us, does great. Looks as though he belongs kind of in and around the first team. So pleased for him, and Finlay Krask as well. Got him on the pitch because being on loan out in the Oval, hasn't played, hasn't really been given an opportunity, and that's their manager's decision, which is fine. So we just felt, well, let's get him back because we need him. We need some bodies, and we got him on the pitch today, so that'll give him a bit of a boost, I'm sure.
Fantastic stuff. And just finally, we usually end with a word for the Green Army, but it's October, 2,600 all the way to Milton Keynes. It's amazing.
It was brilliant. And as soon as the gates opened and we came in and we were looking at the pitch right before the game, you could see everyone filtering in, and we could see where kind of the segregation mats were, and we're thinking, wow, if we're going to fill that, it's going to be unbelievable. And they were, from the very first whistle. They supported the lads, turned out in the numbers. We scored early, which was good, got the atmosphere going, 3-0 at half time. I'm sure they're all going home again in real high spirits, and I'm sure we'll see one or two of them on the motorway services on the way back, I'm sure.